So I am saying it's for a fat boy. Now this is speaking of facts, where we
speak the facts.
and today we got a couple guests on the show that we're gonna have, and we're gonna ask them a few questions and see how they feel about certain things going on now in life, relationship-wise, sports-wise. We're gonna talk about it all here.
First in news, Texas middle linebacker Zach Cunningham, which is a $58 million deal with the Houston Texans. Tayshawn, what is the pros and cons of this deal? Who do you think won the deal? And do you think Zach Cunningham is a good fit in the Houston Texan defense? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know who that is, but that's a lot of money. So I would trust that if he was worth that much, that they're gonna pay him that much for a reason. So we'll see how it goes with those kind of deals. I mean, a player could be great, or he could fall under the meter, but that team's gonna have to stand on that. So I mean, best of luck to the guy. I mean, if he's getting paid that, though, he's probably serious in the game.
Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, I love to see a black man get paid, man. When we get the check cut for us, I feel good. Zach Cunningham is a good linebacker. In my eyes, sideline to sideline, very fundamentally sound. Playing to Romeo Cornell, who's who branches off the New England defense under Bill Belichick. He's a real smart football player. I think Bill O'Brien and that staff down there really love him, and I'm happy he has a home for the next couple of years. So yeah, to raise his family down in Houston. Okay.
Since we're speaking on football, how do you feel about your team's chances coming up this season? Quarterback situation, how that team's building themselves. Realistically, where do you see yourself finishing in that division?
Oh man, I think the Broncos are really at a turning point here, and in their franchise, to where it could be like a real high ceiling or a real low floor. So you never know what they expect. I always expect big things out of my football team, and I always expect them to do their thing when they get on the field. I have faith in Vic Fangio, second year in his defensive scheme. I have faith in new offensive coordinator Pat Shermer coming over from the New York Giants. I have faith in his offensive scheme, and him just taking Drew Lock under his wing, man, and really teaching him the way, man. How to be an NFL quarterback. So I feel good. I think the lowest we'll go to floor wise. I think 8-8.
8-8.
That's one game better than last year. Last year we were 7-9. Last year we played a lot of close games with a way weaker roster. So I'm saying, I think that the ceiling, man, I'm going on a limb here, 12-4.
Here's the big question: 2 games against the Chargers. Do you split? Do you win them both?
Well, come on, man. I think we swept the Chargers last year.
Okay.
And I just think it's every team, you always want to beat your division opponent, man. You always want to go in there and sweep them. So I'm always say
speaking facts,
we gotta sweep the Chargers. We gotta sweep the Chiefs and as well as the Raiders. So the visual games are very important, in playoff seeding. So that's something I expect us to to handle.
Understood.
Sure.
Respect it.
Yeah. So I heard Steelers has a new young wide receiver, Chase Claypool, out of Notre Dame. He's looking. I'm hearing good things out of camp, man. Well, how do you feel Chase Claypool can contribute to the Steelers offense?
I mean, I think if the pieces connect together, the whole Steelers offense could be dangerous if Ben comes back and has that chemistry. But that's something that you have to think about, is that he has to create that chemistry with these new receivers, younger guys. It could either go really well or it could go, left. But I mean, I have faith that he could piece something together with the addition of Ebron, which I think was a really great addition for Ben to go to, a guy that's been around, that's played, that knows the game, that can be out there to help some of these younger guys. Juju coming up, with his time now, with a little bit of time under his belt, but more than the other ones that are out there, and Deontay Johnson and those guys. But I mean, they have a good receiving core. I think Claypool, he could do really well if he gets the snaps. He's a big guy. He got speed, and I mean, if he gets the snaps, I think he could do well, especially with Ebron out there.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I definitely agree that Claypool's going to get a lot of one-on-one opportunity just with the weapons the Steelers have on offense. But there's one question I got, man, and I keep coming back to this. It's the running back room, man. You keep looking at James Conner, he's inconsistent. Benny Snell, he has injury issues. So who do you think will be that guy to step up in 2020 and take that running back position by the balls for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man?
I know who's the answer to that question.
Right now, I would say that from what I've seen, I really liked what Benny Snell has done with the ball in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
I felt he came in and did what he had to do. I don't know what his yards per carry were, but I mean the games that I seen, it was some hard downhill running. He was getting in the end zone. He was hitting holes. And in the team, I think actually a game where they weren't getting anything, they started running the ball with him. He provided a spark, and that's what the running game needs to open up the passing game. So if they can get him going well, they got McFarland too. I mean, I heard he's supposed to be a good guy from I think Maryland. So
I heard a lot about him.
That's I mean they have depth in that. Like their offense is going to be the question here this year for a fact. Their defense is really well, and their offense, the city lies on Ben's shoulders basically. It's his team. He has to come back and run that show and get them all on the same page. So if it goes left, you got to take responsibility, because I don't think this is going to be a defense that's an issue. Okay,
man. We'll wait and see, man. Steelers definitely got an explosive offense, but the running back will be something to look at as the season moves forward. And that's they got a veteran quarterback and Ben coming back, off injury, but just having a young team around them, man. I don't think man. I mean, never had that many young guys around them, man. A lot of young faces, new faces, and we'll just see how that goes.
All right. Well, next up on Speaking Facts, we have a few guests today that we're going to just talk on some general topics about. And the first guy we have today is Jacob Engel. All right. How's it going, Jake, man?
Man? Nice to see you, man.
Good. Always nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you.
Like the sweat, man.
Welcome to Speaking Facts, brother. How you feel today, man? Got your
good.
daddy on you, man. You feeling good? Huh?
You know me?
Yeah. Stays with the natty, man. Got to.
Okay, man.
So what's the topic today?
Now we got you up in here, man. Let's talk about these Steelers, man. Let's talk about these Steelers with you, because you've been ducking and dodging me for about 3 weeks now. We're trying to get you on the show, man. What's going on?
Busy guy, man.
Busy guy, huh?
This guy's down in Florida, living the life.
I've been out and about,
busy guy,
huh?
Do my own thing.
All right, brother. I respect it. Okay. First things first. A couple years ago, let's talk Steelers football here, man. This is a big pivotal year coming up, man. You got Ben coming back off a shoulder injury. How do you feel, about the Steelers going into 2020, man?
I feel good about them. Honestly, if Ben can stay healthy,
Mm-hmm.
the offensive line protects him.
Okay.
I feel like we can do some damage in the AFC.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
And it don't matter who's starting at running back.
Don't
James
matter?
Conner,
Okay.
McFarland.
But with that said,
Sales, I feel like we're going to do damage.
I have a question for you with that said. Fill in the blank. Pittsburgh Steelers win the Super Bowl if
Ben Roethlisberger stays healthy.
You need to start a quarterback, man. Quarterback is everything in this league.
It is.
It sells
The
the
offensive line too. Yeah.
I can respect that.
Last year our line was not good at all.
That is another key factor. That offensive line was not that great at all.
We lost some key pieces on the line too.
Yeah.
And then offseason.
So it's going to be on that offense.
So we're going to need some guys to step up.
All right, man. Well, besides that, I know you do the music. How's that going? Who are some of your favorite artists right now in the game that
My favorite artists.
inspire you to do music and to tap in that kind of creative mind?
I mean, there's a lot of artists that inspire me right now. Honestly, Jack Harlow, he's one of them.
Good choice. What's poppin'?
Shit, that's a hard one to answer.
On the social media team, they be checking on your social media. They seen you shared that new Joyner Lucas. What's popping? How do you feel about Joyner Lucas as an artist, man?
Jordan Lucas as an artist, I feel like he's one of the better rappers in the game right now. I feel like he's underrated still.
Yeah, and it's a constant climb coming up that ladder, man, for recognition.
But there's a difference between my favorite artists and the ones that actually inspire me. To be honest with you.
Okay.
Because like Jack Harlow, he's one of my favorite artists, but he doesn't inspire me. My music, like if you look at my music, go on my channel, like there's not gonna be.
What's your channel?
Meraki Beats.
Yeah, go ahead. Go over and subscribe to Meraki Beats on YouTube
On YouTube.
for all the
Alright.
exclusive beats, man. My man had a million views.
Sub, like,
So
subscribe.
congratulations on that.
So if you look on my channel, my most popular beats are like pop beats. You know, chill, future bass. You know, people like Halsey, Choice of One. You know, etc. It's like honestly, my rap beats don't get that many plays. So
Well, I have a question.
that's
for you.
what I'm saying. Like,
What do you think music is missing today?
with music,
What do you think it's missing today, if anything?
well, honestly, the ones that are like mainstream, what I feel like they're missing is the stuff that you can like actually like the music that you can relate to. Like honestly,
I could agree. I could agree.
like there's no substance in the music. It's honestly it's all the same. I feel like they're all just talking about the same things. You know, drugs.
So you want them to relate to
Alcohol,
people who aren't living that
sex.
kind of lifestyle, and you know the people who are normal people who are supporting them, and
Yeah,
okay, I respect that. I see that.
Yeah, and that's a big problem. You know, a lot of these artists, consumer base or the average Joe. You know what I'm saying? The day-to-day guy, the day-to-day woman who works a 9 to 5. So I think, relating with your fan base is important, man. You know,
No, it is for sure.
That's
Yeah,
a huge problem.
Yeah.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Going back to music again, I know you make beats. What is your dream collaboration? Who would you collaborate with if you had the opportunity to?
Ooh, that's a tough one. 'Cause there's a lot.
You're looking for a good vibe.
Honestly, I want for a good vibe. I would say Post Malone.
Post Malone?
Yeah, I'm a huge Post Malone fan.
Post Malone, the
So
GOAT,
you could
Posty.
definitely.
I can see it.
But there's a lot of artists for sure. That I could definitely see myself collaborating with.
Okay, when you make beats, do you go off of how you're feeling, or how do you come up with that creative process? Is it I know for me, it's how I'm feeling, what kind of vibe, what kind of, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
also, I'm listening to a beat, so it's not like creating a beat. How does that come about as far as that process goes?
See, when I make beats, sometimes I do it like I'm inspired by another artist. So like I would like if I'm inspired by a certain artist like Post Malone, I would put like Post Malone type beat on the wet. But sometimes I just like get on my laptop and
So you hear other
it just
ones and
comes,
then-
yeah, it just comes to my head and that's what I put down.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, well, so you say, what was it? What was that prediction again on the Steelers overall record? What was that before we get you out of here? So we have
Still
this on
overall
film.
record for I'm gonna say 10-6.
All right.
1-6.
Do they win?
You heard it here, folks.
They make the playoffs.
Do they win the AFC North?
Honestly, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Who's your winner of the AFC North?
I'm gonna say
And
the
why?
I'm gonna say the Ravens.
Ravens. Why do you think that they have the upper hand against the Steelers? You're taking Lamar over Ben.
It's not just Lamar. I feel like they're coaching, and
So you think it comes down to coaching?
yeah. I feel like they're gonna. I'm gonna give the Ravens 11-5.
Okay.
And they're gonna win the game over the Steelers and win the AFC North.
If the Steelers go 8-8, 9-7, don't make the playoffs, do you keep Tomlin or do you let him go?
I mean, all I'm gonna say about that is there's gonna be a strong consideration of them having to let Tomlin go.
Yeah.
If they end up 8-8, 9-7, you have to consider letting him go.
Respectfully, I respect Tomlin, but yeah, I think just on the respect level at that point, it's
Yeah, for sure.
we had our time. We tried to do what we could do, and But all right, Jake, man, we appreciate you coming on the show, man, and speaking facts with us, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
We got to get you. When you're down in Florida a lot, we got to get you down here, man. It's hard to get you. You're a busy guy with the ladies and all, so looking good though, man. Keep it up, man.
All right,
Always keep that natty.
for sure.
All right, that's Jacob Bingle, folks, and we'll be back.